I was a logging contractor for what was called Clearwater Timber Products at that time. And then when the Woodlot program came up, I was aware of it when I was made aware that it was going to be existing or coming into place. Overall, it was a great thing to do. It was good for what I wanted to do.
I feel it in my fingers, I feel it in my toes.
In 1947, Larry Colburn was born in Spring Hill, Nova Scotia. 2 years later, the family moved across the country to Clearwater, BC. And in 1970, Larry married his sweetheart, Letta Mae Worm. It was 1971 that Larry began his new career in logging. And in 1983, Larry, Letta Mae, and their young family moved to their present location outside of Clearwater. And 1 year later was awarded his Woodlot license, which began a new chapter in his life.
Well, we pretty much in the summers we worked for his logging company, and then on the woodlot stuff when we were, 11 or 12, 13, we were always planting trees and, brushing, doing some of the logging. We weren't very good at the logging. We were more make work projects, I think, than we were actually.
I just thought it was a good opportunity for myself and maybe the family in later times.
He looks after it really good. He'll only take what is necessary, and if it needs to be planted, he's done that. Sometimes you think, well, short of money, so maybe we should just do a little bit more. No. We're only taking out what I need to take out, and that's it.
And of course, as time went on, my older son, who worked in the forest industry for myself and then for other logging contractors, helped me with the woodlot more and more, and in due time, he's probably going to take it over whenever I can figure it. He can do it my way without arguing too much with me.
And so we're trying to do it right the first time, so that over time we can build long-term relationships with people that have wood out there, and then also with our market that we have here too.
I'm a director in the association. There's probably 4 or 5 of us very much the same. We're all logging contractors. We know the bush. We'll try to do as good a job as possible with what we have available to us. I'm a strong believer in that what grows out there is what's meant to be here. Where we can, we'll selectively log it and try not to wreck the other trees. I feel strongly that we can't be just sellers of logs and continue to exist.
Well, I'm interested in the woodlots just more than anything because it is a family operation, and it does provide a good lifestyle. It's not a get-rich program, but it's a way of life, and I know with the small woodlot that we have, it works out good for Larry and my brother and our family, so it kind of goes hand in hand. And
No, my philosophy is to make the darn thing so that it pays its way. Well, I really think that, small-scale forestry is good for communities. Jobs, obviously, but there's money stays in the community, and then, for instance, that birch operation we put out there's 6 full-time jobs out there off of 15 cubic meter a day. I mean, that's got to be a bonus to any community. The local people are very aware of what's out here, because most of the people that live here are out camping and fishing or hunting, and they know what's going on out here, and you get comments on your woodlot, good and bad. I mean,
Even the one down in Clearwater, they use it as hiking trails. And lots of people have said that it is a nice area. It's just like a park. It's just like you can walk through and it's clean, new growth coming up really good. It's well looked after. And lots of people have gone through his woodlot, and they know he does a good job. So there's no question. The hiking trails are down there, and there's cross-country trails through it too. So they use it year-round, and they don't hesitate to say, that he's okay. You can trust it. We know he'll do a good job.
No, I would say anything, like I said, the first part was doing it right the first time, and a genuine believer in what the program stands for, and making that work within the limits that they have upon them, and getting the best out of the Woodlot program itself. I think also I would say a genuine effort to do things properly. I think that's continued for the success of Larry's Woodlot there.
But I see different families having them continue on through the generations. And I think it's a good program. I mean, not everybody's going to be your lawyer or your doctor. But, an area like this or a rural area, these woodlots are key. It's a good way to make a living. It's a way of life, for one thing. I mean, when you grew up in the bush or working in the bush, it just seemed like a natural progression. And the bonus is, of course, I've got 2 sons, and I can work with them. It's a good thing, I feel it's a good thing. I go to work with my boys, and we run the business between the 3 of us, really. How lucky is that, I mean.
Larry and Letta May have celebrated 36 years of marriage, and together with their children are continuing to have a positive impact within their community. Because of Larry's dedication and experience, when the time comes in the near future, Woodlot License 302 will continue to prosper under the new guidance of Larry and Letta May's legacy, their children.
Groovy kind of